About a month and a half ago, I made a video about the Tuah girl, Hayley Welsh, where I said this. But let's hope she continues to handle her fame as well as she seems to have handled it up until this point. Because, you know, as I said, I really don't see any reason to hate her. I will say her 15 minutes of fame has certainly lasted longer than I expected it to. So who knows, maybe she can pull it off. I mean, I certainly wish her all the best. Wow, what a brave statement. I wonder what she's been up to since then.
Who is the biggest scam of cryptocurrency at the minute?
Hayley Welch is in big trouble.
Has launched a meme coin, as she calls it.
This is going to be one of the most blatant rug pull scams.
It's made for the sake of rugging her viewers within the first hour of its launch.
Brother, who profited? Over $1 million was just made.
Yeah, I'll be real with you, I should have seen this coming. I've wanted to make another video about her for a while now because she just wouldn't go away. Just as soon as I'd forget about her, then suddenly she pops up with, oh, she launched her own dating app. Oh, she's at the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. Oh no, she's gonna launch her own crypto coin. You know, back around when her podcast came out and I made my video, Tuah had become an ironic meme. You know, people would pretend to like it as a joke, and I thought that unlike the original meme, that was actually pretty funny. But she was also getting quite a bit of hate. And as much as it is understandable that people got sick of constantly hearing about her, kind of like I am now, to be honest, I also didn't think it was right to hate her for trying to capitalize on becoming super popular overnight. And I still stand by that. If you become famous overnight for something completely out of your control, I can't blame you for trying to make the most of it. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to be a heckin' wholesome contrarian and make a video called Tuah is awesome, actually. However, that title is still ironic. You know, I don't have a problem with you being famous, just do it in the privacy of your own home, okay?
I just want to talk to him.
However, if she was just famous and had a big podcast, who cares? I wouldn't be making this video. It's all the other things that she's doing that's the problem. However, I am shocked at how big her podcast still is. I mean, she still pulls upwards of 300k views on YouTube per episode, which is pretty damn good for a podcast. And then Spotify Wrapped came out, and Tuah was the top podcast for 120,000 people, which is concerning, to say the least. You know, in my video, I said, but I do think there might be people who actually like the podcast for what it is and not just for the meme. On the one hand, I was right, hell yeah. But on the other hand, I didn't think her podcast would still be this popular. I thought it would have gone down to less than 100,000 views per episode by now. But, good for her, I guess. I mean, who wouldn't want a big podcast where you can shill online gambling to people? But that wasn't what made me want to make this video. There were two things that made me want to talk about her again. The first was when she launched her AI-powered dating app called Pookie Tools, and the second was when she launched her crypto coin. But that was before the coin actually launched. This was back when she was still just promoting it in anticipation of the launch.
Drop your Solana wallets. I'm giving out some meme coins for free. Coming to you December 4th.
Because I knew that it was going to be an absolute disaster. And that's not me being some like psychic that can tell the future. 90% of people could have told you that the Tuah coin was not going to end well. And anytime I would see these things come up on my timeline, I would feel somewhat guilty, you know? Like if I was responsible. Now, of course, in reality, my video with 4,000 views had no effect on any of this. But nonetheless, I did make a video called Tuah is awesome. And now, fast forward like a month and a half, she's launching her own crypto coin. So, you know, now I kind of felt like the guy in Saving Private Ryan who insisted they let the Nazi go. So first, she came out with the official Hayley Welsh AI-powered dating app. And can I just say, we should all thank God that out of all the times throughout history we could have been born, we are fortunate enough to exist at the same time as the Tuah AI dating app. Of course, AI powered is just the new lazy marketing tactic that just means it has ChatGPT built into it. With great features like a height detector, so you can weed out all those disgusting little hobbits who are under 6'3", a zodiac compatibility test, which is awesome, love that, and my personal favorite, a bald predictor. Yeah, so the innovative features this app offers is just AI amplifying the worst, most superficial parts of online dating. It also comes with a Hayley Welsh chatbot, which is just ChatGPT told to talk with a southern accent.
Well, sugar, if you're looking to get rid of them pesky hemorrhoids, you gotta treat them like an ex that won't leave you alone.
So if that sounds interesting to you, you can get all of that and more for the low price of between $5 and $7 a month. You know, I think it's pretty obvious that some manager or agent told Hailey that this was a good, quick cash grab, because, you know, I really doubt that this was a passion project for Miss Welsh that she really poured her heart and soul into. I don't even know if it was really that successful. It has like 50 reviews on the App Store. So, you know, unfortunately, I don't think this is really going to revolutionize the online dating market. Shocker, I know. But of course, the big news recently was the launch of her crypto coin called Hawk Coin, or at least that was the big news until that Italian shot the health insurance CEO, but that's a different story. Now, I'm by no means a crypto expert, so if you want to hear someone who actually knows what they're talking about explain this, CoffeeZilla made a video on his second channel, so, you know, by all means, check that out if you haven't already. But I'll give you a quick rundown of what happened to the best of my ability. So she launches the coin on December 4th.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
And the price plummets almost immediately. It fell by 90% within hours, if not less. Because before the token went public, they've been having private pre-sales, and a lot of the people who bought the coins in the pre-sale sold their coins pretty much immediately as it went public. That and people using trading bots to buy the token immediately and then selling caused the price to plummet. Now, usually these token launches are supposed to have a lockup period where insiders aren't able to sell their coins for a certain period of time to avoid rug pulls, which is exactly what happened. So what that means in practice is that if you weren't an insider or a trading bot, you lost pretty much everything. Unfortunately, I did realize too late that Hawk Tuah coin was not a safe investment for my son's college fund, but it's fine. He wanted a degree in women's studies, so like he would have been unemployed either way. I mean, it is impressive. The viral video of her was posted on June 11th and she launched her coin on December 4th. So it took her less than 6 months to go from no one knowing who she is to a high profile crypto scam. I mean, let me tell you, that is a quick turnaround time. I mean, it was either going to be a crypto scam or an OnlyFans. I used to have a little bit of hope that she was better than that, but who was I kidding? It was gonna happen eventually. Now, the question does remain. How responsible is Hailey in all of this? Because just like with the dating app, I don't think this was her idea. A brand called Over Here and some crypto dweeb Doc Hollywood seem to be the ones behind this whole thing. Doc Hollywood is also apparently Howie Mandel's son-in-law, which isn't really relevant, but I thought I should mention it. Now, you could try to defend Hailey by saying that she was merely a puppet in all of this. It was really the people at Over Here and this Doc Hollywood guy who are responsible for all of this. And admittedly, Hailey does come across as the exact type of person who wouldn't know a lot about crypto. You know, call it stereotyping, but normie girls in their early 20s usually aren't the type of people you associate with being crypto degens. Now, if you look at her Twitter, you'll see that she was actually posting about crypto and Bitcoin quite a lot. So going off that, she seems to want you to think that she is into crypto. However, my game theory here is that she isn't actually into crypto, but rather that these people made her post about crypto so that it would be more believable when she eventually launches her own token. I mean, I say it's my game theory, but like this is almost definitely what happened. She had Mark Cuban on her podcast where they talked about crypto.
Do you do anything with crypto?
Yeah, I do a lot with crypto, actually. I've got a shit ton of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I have some other stuff, book.io. But yeah, I've had most of it for a long time. Yeah, so it's worked out really well for me.
Oh yeah, if I want a meme coin, can I give you some tokens?
Yeah, I'll give you my wallet. I'll give you my wallet.
Okay.
But are you sure you're gonna launch? I don't know. I'm not a big fan about meme coins. I love crypto, but you can make some money from it. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
I'm very new to it, and I'm still learning what it is. The Phantom Wallet. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, of course.
So evidently, it gives you a 12-word password, right?
Right. Your seed phrase. Yeah.
Well, me and him, I had to have him help me put it on my phone. I didn't know what I was doing.
And you didn't write it down?
No.
That was posted on November 26th, and she's been posting about crypto since at least October. And Howie Mandel's son-in-law has known her as far back as July. So I think it's pretty obvious what's been happening here. She also kept trying to suck up to Elon Musk on Twitter. But I don't know if that ever really got her anywhere, to be honest. And if she doesn't know anything about crypto, that just means she's been lying to her audience for months. And sure, I don't think she's the mastermind behind this, but she is the face of it. Literally, the entire coin was based on her brand, and if you're gonna be the face of something like this, the least you can do is make sure it's not a complete scam. Her lawyer reached out to CoffeeZilla and said, quote,
"This was not a speculative opportunity for her. She truly didn't intend to fleece fans. She genuinely wanted to make this a community token of fans and onboard Web 2 to Web 3 and be a long-term face."
That's such BS, dude. Like, all these failed crypto projects always say the same thing. It's always just like, oh guys, we didn't intend for everyone to lose their money. We were just trying to build a community. Guys, we were just doing this for the community. We're just out here trying to show love to the community. Just shut up, dude. Like, you weren't trying to build a community. You're trying to make a bag. No one seriously thought Hawk Tuah coin was a good investment. She didn't promote this for the community. She promoted this for the $125,000 they paid her, plus whatever commissions she would make. Now, while there's nothing wrong with wanting to make money, doing so at the expense of your fans and your audience is just inexcusable. I mean, even if they weren't, like, even if you're being charitable and they weren't trying to outright scam their audience, crypto like meme coins are still gambling at the very best. And in 2024, no public figure or content creator that gives two shits about their audience is going to promote crypto to them. I don't know, maybe you can find some exception to that, but I highly doubt it. So even if you give her the benefit of the doubt and say she wasn't trying to outright scam people, she still should not have done this, and she absolutely is responsible. Because the people who put money into this coin and ultimately lost it did so because of her. Now, to be fair, like, it's kind of retarded to put money into Hawk Tuah coin, but that doesn't like remove the blame from her, because her brand was the only thing this token had going for it. It was her coin, and she can't really use the "I didn't know" excuse, because it's her job to know. Sure, like, she is young and inexperienced and new to all of this, but I'm younger than she is, and I wouldn't let someone put my face all over something if I wasn't at least sure that it isn't an outright terrible product or a complete scam. Like, there's some basic due diligence you have to do, because unfortunately, even if you're young and inexperienced, you're still responsible for your actions. Now, is she the only person that's responsible here? Absolutely not. I mean, you have Howie Mandel's son-in-law or whoever who's like obviously responsible, but even anyone on her team who told her that this was a good idea is just as responsible. Like, especially if you're like the adult in the room, like, you should know this is a bad idea. Now, when it comes to possible legal ramifications, the question does remain, will Hawk Tuah go to jail? And if I had to guess, I would say no, like, probably not. Although that might just be the chud jack in my head telling me that nothing ever happens. Now, I do hope the SEC looks into this and that whoever needs to be prosecuted gets prosecuted. But if I had to guess, it will probably be the like team behind over here who end up getting prosecuted, if anyone gets prosecuted. I mean, who knows, maybe Haley will turn federal witness against them like Sal in The Sopranos. Hopefully she doesn't also get put into witness protection. I also know that a law firm who deals with a lot of crypto-related lawsuits have come forward and asked people who have lost money on Hawk to reach out to them. So I guess we'll see if anything comes of that. Okay, so future Matt here. Turns out something did come from this. For the first time ever in the history of the world, something has happened. So the last we heard from Hawk Tuah girl, from Haley Welsh, was when she went to bed, right?
Hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
And then we heard nothing from her for like 2 weeks straight, right? No new Talk to Her episodes, no new tweets, nothing. You know, people started speculating that she might have killed herself. All of that changed on December 20th. She posted a tweet. This tweet was 100% written by a lawyer. She did not write this. So I guess she could have still killed herself. Now, the reason we're finally hearing from her again is because the previously mentioned law firm, Berwick Law, finally filed a lawsuit against the Tuah the Moon Foundation, which is a great name, and Over Here Limited and its founder Clinton So, and the influencer Alex Larson Schultz, aka Doc Hollywood, aka Howie Mandel's son-in-law, for illegally selling and promoting the coin, which was allegedly not a registered security, according to the New York Post. So it seems like Haley was not mentioned in this lawsuit, which is kind of what I expected would happen. Now, this is still not a criminal case. This is still just a civil lawsuit. So I suppose it still remains to be seen if there will be any criminal case filed over this. So yeah, that is currently all we know about the Hawk Tuah situation. I guess something finally happened. Then again, Haley Welsh was not mentioned in the lawsuit, so I guess you could still count this as nothing happening. As I said, I've wanted to make this video since before the coin went public. So when it did go public and got rugged immediately, I was actually pretty excited because her being in the news again would be pretty good for my video. But then that stupid Italian went and shot the health insurance CEO, and turns out he's hot and kind of based, so now no one will shut up about him. So everyone has completely forgotten about Hawk Tuah coin. So thank you, Luigi. Really cool. No, it's great. I guess it didn't cross your mind that maybe you should wait until after I posted my video before you carried out your assassination. Yeah, no, it's great. Maybe next time you assassinate someone, just think about how it's going to affect others, okay? Just think about that next time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see my last video about Hawk Tuah, where I still had some hope that she would make a success of her life, you can check it out here. And I'll see you next time. Bye.